Hello everyone, how are you doing? And it's a very good morning, very bright sunny morning. And just in case if you're not in India, good afternoon and good evening. So wherever you're joining from, I like just like to invite you to this live stream. Uh, Now imagine a scene. Look at this scene. What do you see? Perhaps peace, hard work, the bounty of nature. And what if I told you that this very landscape, an unassuming individual who attend to it holds some of the most profound and authentic leadership lessons you could ever learn. And we often look at the boardroom to Silicon Valley to halls of power for our leadership insight. We read the latest management books, attend expensive seminars, and chase after trendy acronym. But today we are going to take a different path. We are going to step into the farm, into the dirt, under the open sky, and discover what a farmer can teach you about leadership. Prepare to be surprised by the depth of the wisdom found in the simplest and most fundamental act of cultivation. So, why a farmer? It's a fair question. At first glance, the world of agriculture and corporate leadership seems miles apart. One deal with soil, crop, and weather. The other with spreadsheet strategies and the market forces. But dig a little deeper, and you will find that the core principle for success in both arenas are remarkably similar. A farmer is, in a sense, an ultimate leader. They lead their land, their livestock, their families, their team, and often their entire livelihood through cycles of growth, challenge, and renewal. They face unpredictable variables, make tough decisions, and work with what they have. And this is very similar to what we face every day in corporate life. So, does this sound familiar? That's the question. Throughout this session, we are going to explore five key leadership principles that are deeply embedded in the farmer's way of life. These aren't the abstract theories, they are tested, proven truth, and yield tangible results. Whether you're growing corn or growing a company, the first crucial lesson from the farm is about the perpetual uh, preparation and planning. A successful harvest isn't left to chance. It begins long before the first seed touches the soil. Think about it. A farmer doesn't just wake up one morning and decide to throw some seeds out. They spend months, even years, analyzing the soil, understanding the climate, research seed varieties, planning crop rotation, assessing equipment, and monitoring market demands. They anticipate challenges, pests, drought, flood, and put contingency plan in place. So how does this translate to leadership? Now let's look at the first option, which is the strategic vision. Just as a farmer envisions the mature crop, a leader must have a clear vision for their team or organization's future. What are you trying to grow? I think that's a very profound question. Number two is resource allocation. Farmers meticulously plan what resources, things like water, fertilizers, even labor, go where in which part of the field, and what is the quantum of this resource. Leaders must strategize and allocate their budget and efforts, time, and human capital to ensure optimal growth. Number three is risk mitigation. Farmers understand that not everything goes according to the plan. They plan for unexpected. As leaders, we must identify potential risk, develop backup plans, and build a resilient system that can withstand unforeseen challenges. Fourth, timing is everything. Planting too early or too late can ruin a crop. In leadership, launching a product, making a decision, or initiating a change often hinges on in very important timing parameters. So without thoughtful preparation, any endeavor is simply a gamble. A farmer teaches us that true leadership begins with meticulous laying of groundwork, ensuring that when the time to act, you are ready to thrive. Our second principle, directly from the field, is consistent effort and patience. Once the seeds are planted, the real work of nurturing begins. A farmer doesn't plant a seed and walk away, hoping for the best. They are there day in and day out, tending to the crop. They water, they take out the weed, they protect from the pest, they monitor for diseases. It is a continuous, often monotonous cycle of care. And critically, they understand that growth doesn't happen overnight. You can't rush a plant to maturity. You provide the right conditions and then you wait. So, how does this apply to your leadership journey? Let's look at first point, which is the daily discipline. Effective leadership isn't about grand gestures. It's about the consistent, often unsung daily disciplines, clear communication, regular feedback, active listening, and problem solving. Second is developing talent. Just like nurturing and taking care of the seedlings, developing your team members require ongoing investments. It's coaching, mentoring, providing opportunities, and giving them the space to grow, even if it takes time. So, this is an important aspect. Next, long term vision over short term gains. A farmer invests for the future harvest, not just the immediate gratification. Leaders must resist the temptation for quick fixes and focus on building sustainable long term success. True impact is rarely instantaneous. 4 is resilience through setbacks. Every farmer faces crop failures, bad weather, or market fluctuation. They don't give up. They learn, adapt, and keep tending the next crop. Leaders must also possess the grit to push through challenges, learning from setbacks rather than being defeated by them. The farmer reminds us that the growth is a process, not an event. It demands unwavering dedication and the wisdom to know that some things simply take time to mature. Third, very powerful lesson from the farm is adaptability and the resourcefulness. Nature is unpredictable, and the farmer knows that this better than anyone else. One day it is scorching hot sun. Next day a sudden storm. Pest appears. Equipment breakdown. Market price fluctuate without warning. A successful farmer doesn't just hope for the good weather. They adapt to whatever comes. They know how to pivot. If one crop fails, they learn why and prepare differently for the next season. If a piece of machinery breaks down, they don't always wait for new part. They often find an ingenious way to fix it with what they have, available. They squeeze every bit of value from their resources. What does this mean for leadership? 1. Embrace change. The business landscape is as unpredictable as the weather. Leader must be agile, ready to pivot strategies, embrace new technologies or market shift. Rigidity leads to stagnation. Number 2 is problem solving. Farmers are inherent problem solvers. Leaders must foster a culture where challenges are seen as opportunities for innovation, and teams are empowered to find creative solutions without without exiting or understanding what are their resources, where they are, etc. Third is optimizing resources. Just as a farmer minimizes waste, effective leaders maximize the potential for their team members, their budgets, their time. It's about doing more with less when necessary and always finding efficiencies. Next, contingency thinking. Have a plan B ready. Second nature to a farmer is to keep the plan B ready. Leaders must also similarly develop scenarios and alternatives to navigate crisis and unexpected roadblocks. The farm teaches us that the true leadership isn't about controlling every variable, but about skillfully navigating the unpredictable and finding creative solutions when path forward isn't clear. Our fourth principle now is perhaps the most profound, is about the stewardship and legacy. A farmer doesn't think just about this season's harvest. They think about the health of the soil for the next year, for their children, for the generations to come. They understand that they are the temporary custodians of the land, responsible for leaving it better than they have found it. This means sustainable practices, replenishing nutrients, and ensuring long-term viability of their enterprise. Now, how does this principle elevate the leadership? First, beyond the quarters. Just as a farmer looks beyond one harvest, a leader must look beyond the immediate quarter or annual report. What kind of organizations are you building for a long term? What is its lasting impact? Second, developing successors. A farmer often trains the next generation. Leaders have to have the responsibility to mentor and prepare their successors, ensuring the continuity and strength of the organization beyond their tenure. Number three is the ethical practices. So, stewardship implies a deep sense of responsibility. Leaders must prioritize ethical decisions, ensure fair treatment of employees, and consider the broader impact of their actions on the community and the environment. Next, which is number four, is building enduring values. It's not just about profit, it's about creating an organization that is fundamentally sound, resilient, and contributes meaningfully to the world. This is the true legacy of a leader. The farmer's profound connection to the land teaches us that the great leadership is about cultivating not just immediate result but thriving a sustainable future for all who depend on the soil you tend. So, we have walked through the fields, learned from the wisdom of the farmer, from meticulous preparation and planning through consistent effort and patience by adapting to every challenge and with a deep commitment to stewardship and legacy. The farmer demonstrates a brand of leadership that is authentic, impactful, and timeless. These aren't complex theories found in abstract models, they are practical, battle tested principles that have sustained livelihood and communities for millennia. So, as we navigate our own leadership journey, whether you are leading a multinational corporation, a small team, your family, or even just yourself, remember the farmer. Remember the soil underfoot, the cycle of planting and harvest, the storm weathered, and deep commitment to leaving things better than they found them. Embrace their spirit of hard work, foresight, adaptability, and unwavering dedication. Plant your seeds wisely, nurture your growth patiently, adapt to every change, and always think about legacy you are cultivating. So, friends, thank you for joining me on this journey. May your leadership harvest be abundant. So, if you found this value or this insight valuable, please like this video, share it with your friends or someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more unique perspective on leadership and personal growth. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your biggest takeaway from this farmer's wisdom? Please share your comments. So, friends, until next time, keep cultivating your greatness, your leadership, See you in the next one.